according to the instructions in this hurricane evacuation plan brochure, the emergency would be called 36 hours before the headwinds come, and that's not going to be enough time. That's not going to be enough time for people to get their cars on the road and evacuate. That's the problem. And over and over, I've been to city council and county commissioners in the county, sent it up to the county administrator's office and asked them for their meeting minutes over the years in the off season when the emergency circle that makes these kinds of decisions meets. How have they improved their evacuation plan? How have they, what have they come up with? What are the meeting minutes? Well, they told me 7 years ago there were no meeting minutes, and I guess it was humorous to them. They said, but if we find them, we'll put them out in the bookcase in the reception area, and we'll call it the Book of Derek. So here you have it. This is a cyber book of Derek. Reference the Old Testament theological dictionary, the Old Testament. Reference the name Derek. It means the way, the road, the highway, and this is the way out of Tampa Bay. The problems when the headwinds reach 50 miles an hour, the gusts, for instance, the first bridge to be shut down will be the Sunshine Skyway Bridge, which is right down here. It's off this map, Pinellas County, St. Petersburg, and then when the water whips up, the Gandy Bridge will be shut down, and the Courtney Campbell Bridge will be shut down, and after a point, some point, the Interstate 275 Howard Franklin will be shut down. Now, the complication for those that live in Pinellas County, St. Petersburg and Pinellas County and Clearwater, the complication for them is great because now this is a Rand McNally map, Road Atlas 2016. The hurricane evacuation map here for Hillsborough County, as I said before, it must be pretty old. Same map that they were distributing 7 years ago, but the map itself, when you examine it, it does not label Harbor Island, and the map may be from the 80s, a time when Harbor Island wasn't even built. And the other storms that hit Tampa, there was no Tampa General Hospital on Davis Island. So this might be a little difficult to see here. At any rate, the Sunshine Skyway Bridge would be the first bridge shut down, and of course that comes down into Manatee County and Sarasota County. And that's not an escape route anyway for those in Sarasota County and Manatee County to escape north to Pinellas County, because virtually what we've discovered is there's going to be no escape really from Pinellas County if people delay in terms of getting on the bridges and beginning to move across the state through the interstates 275 to I-75, Interstate 4 to I-95. These interstates are the major arteries out of the entire peninsula of Florida, basically, and they cannot handle the amount of traffic that would occur if everyone waited till the last minute to evacuate. Things go wrong on the road, cars run out of gas, there are accidents, roads begin to be closed down and traffic gets backed up. Even on a good day, if there's an accident somewhere along Howard Franklin or somewhere east past Malfunction Junction, even on a good day, you know these things, that traffic can back up all the way from Pinellas County all the way to nearly Plant City. At any rate, the particular problem of Pinellas County is that once the Sunshine Skyway Bridge closes down and the Gandy, the Howard Franklin, and the Courtney Campbell bridges close, there's only one precious land route, actually two land routes out of Pinellas County. One is alternate 19, which runs north. You can see this here. Alternate 19, which runs north, and 19, and alternate 19, but they're squeezed by Lake Tarpon. They're squeezed by Lake Tarpon here on the east, and on the west, the Gulf of Mexico. It's a very narrow escape there, and on a good day, everybody knows over in Pinellas County, over in St. Pete, that 19, the traffic is very, very difficult, very, very difficult on a good day. So the only other land route, interestingly enough, comes down Tampa Road and connects with Hillsborough Avenue, which runs, it's actually State Road 580. Hillsborough Avenue runs from northwest to southeast, and then it straightens out and goes from west to east. Hillsborough Avenue is basically the only other land route out. And you'll notice here it's all under absolute evacuation. It's a red zone there. It's not going to take very long for it to be underwater. People that lived in Tampa last year, from July 15th to September 1st, when the rains came, you know that Kennedy Boulevard, for instance, was shut down. A lot of areas in South Tampa were flooded, and that was continual rains. Was not a hurricane. And so this escape route from Pinellas County along the shore here of the bay is not real viable. And then once they straighten out and go directly east on Hillsborough, they've got a ways to go to get onto the interstate. So in any kind of evacuation, the people in Pinellas County are in a very, very difficult situation if they wait too long to get out. And all of this it creates a domino effect on the roads. Pinellas County and the inhabitants of Pinellas County coming across the bridges and the land routes into Hillsborough County, and then in Hillsborough County and the residents in Hillsborough County, along with the residents in Pinellas County, all proceeding to the middle part of Florida, and then that's a big problem. It's a big problem for Polk County. It's a big problem for Orange County, Orlando, and I-4 into the Orlando Metro. All of here, this becomes a domino effect on the road. All these counties are impacted. And the side country roads that are connecting with the interstates and the larger state roads, the small country roads are going to be very, very difficult to sustain a lot of vehicle traffic. Anyway, this problem continues, a domino kind of problem, all the way up through Ocala, Gainesville, up I-75, I-4 as it connects to I-95 through Jacksonville into Georgia. It's problems all the way up to Georgia.